The young man simply dipped his hand into the invisible fluorescent liquid, then drew a smiley face on the table. To his surprise, when he shone a UV light on it, the previously invisible smiley face suddenly appeared clearly on the surface. Realizing that this method worked, Cage quickly dropped a silver coin into the fluorescent liquid, let it dry, and placed it in a gift box. He then mailed it anonymously to the local museum curator. As expected, when the curator saw the coin, he casually picked it up to examine it. Little did he know that from the moment his fingers touched the coin, he had already fallen right into the trap that Cage had set up. At that very moment, a companion, disguised as a tourist, entered the museum. Holding a camera, they began filming around, using the camera's laser to trigger the alarm system in the safe. This was all part of the plan to trigger the alarm and make the Declaration of Independence slide into the museum's underground vault. As the alarm blared, the curator rushed toward the vault. Without noticing the fluorescent powder already stuck to the keypad, he quickly punched in the vault's code. Once inside the vault, Cage's companion slipped into the museum's server room and disabled the security cameras, freezing the footage. Meanwhile, Cage disguised himself as a maintenance worker and slipped into the museum. Once in the restroom, he changed into a formal suit, transforming himself into a high-class guest for an event. Without hesitation, he handed the curator a drink.
Oh, Mr. Brown.
As soon as the curator took a sip, Cage smoothly took the empty glass, turned, and walked away. Discarding the rest of the drink, he headed straight for the restroom. There, he took out the prepared fingerprint extractant, dripped it onto a medical cotton pad, and sealed it along with the glass in a bag. In just a minute, the fingerprints on the glass became crystal clear. To complete his elaborate plan, Cage put on a tiny pair of gloves and carefully lifted the fingerprints from the glass. He then headed straight for the underground vault elevator, using the fingerprint to unlock the elevator code. When Cage reached the vault door, he quickly relayed the letters with a fluorescent powder residue to his companion.
AEFGLORVY.
As his companion entered the letters into the computer, the correct vault code was soon deciphered. The next second, the vault door swung open, and Cage wasted no time. He walked over to the safe, pulled away the white cloth, and stuffed the priceless Declaration of Independence, worth $5 million, into a plastic bag. He then acted nonchalant and walked out of the museum. Little did he know, the entire scene had been witnessed by the curator. However, she didn't expose him on the spot. She, too, wanted to see if there was a hidden treasure map behind the Declaration, as rumored.